Story of how my dad stood up to a violent Russian man at a bar in Kazakhstan, only to be surrounded by the man's intimidating friends. As managing director, he called in security. 30 armed bodyguards formed a human corridor to escort him safely out, flanked by black BMWs. My father used to live in Kazakhstan around 2006. One day, he was with his work friend at a bar when this tall, built Russian man comes in. He decides he wants to sit in a bar stool close to my dad, but instead of finding a normal empty stool, he goes to a chair occupied by a small woman and literally throws her off the chair, exclaiming that he wanted that chair. My dad sees this and immediately attempts to intervene by saying, "Hey man, what are you doing?" The Russian man then proceeds to tell my dad, "I'm going to kick you hard when you leave the bar," etc. My father brushes it off, but then he notices that the Russian man's friends have started to join them. About 4 large men inside and another 4 outside. At this point, my dad is nervous and decides to call the head of security for the company he works for. Keep in mind my dad was the managing director of Kazakhstan at the time. The HOS tells my dad wait at the bar for him to come, and after some tense drinking with the work buddy, 30 bodyguards start pouring into the bar, making a line from my dad to the exit of the bar. Because of the country they are in, the bodyguards all have pistols on them as well, so the 30-something bodyguards have made a wall of people either side of my father. After the HOS takes him to his car, but there was an additional 2 black BMWs that were there to escort my dad home,